Hey guys, this is Dan from howtoheatpress.com, and in this video I'm going to show you the PowerPress heat press and do a bit of a review of it. Tell you what it's got going for it and what it's got going against it. So this is the 15 by 15 inch clamshell PowerPress heat press. It's an 1800 watt model. Depending on the day that you make the purchase on Amazon, you might get one that is a different wattage. This one weighs about 56 pounds and gets to a temperature of about 430 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see all of the, over this side here, it's got an adjustable time and temperature display. It's not turned on at the moment, or else my hand would be burning. It has an adjustable pressure knob on the top here and can press items up to about 3/4 of an inch thick. So most people buy these for pressing clothing, t-shirts and baby onesies and that sort of thing, kids clothes, and it's perfect for that. Now this model also has a replaceable fuse thingy-majingy here, which is quite good. Not all of them come with that either, but we've had fuses blow and this makes it so much easier to change. Obviously the on and off switch here, power cord. A few more of the technical specs include that it's got a thickened aluminium heat platen up top, which is also Teflon coated. It has a heavy duty steel frame and a silicone base plate, which is glued down. Some of the machines you buy on Amazon, it's not glued down and can be a bit of a pain. So some of the pros and cons of this machine before I show you it in action is that it's really cheap, usually running from about $160 to $180. It's good for beginners. If you're just beginning making t-shirts for the family and friends, then you don't need the best of the best. It's a lot better than an iron, anyway, at least, because you can get a decent amount of pressure. Some of the cons are that there are a certain percentage of them sold on Amazon that fault and don't last very long. There's fewer bells and whistles with this machine than with other machines such as the HPM Black series or Signature Range series or even beyond that. It has a shorter lifespan than some of the more quality US made machines, and the component quality isn't going to match a more expensive machine. But that being said, we've been using this machine for 2 to 3 years now and it's always worked perfectly and we haven't had any issues. It still looks brand new. That's because we don't use it a whole lot. But nevertheless, I will pause the video now and I'll let it heat up because it will take 10 to 15 minutes to heat up to around 320 degrees I think I need for this holographic vinyl iron-on I've got. So I've turned the machine on. As you can see, it's all lit up. It's working. And this is showing the temperature as it rises. And this here is the time countdown. To set the time, you simply press time and you can go up and down. You can do it fast, hold down and it will go up faster. And so on, and then press time again to, you've got to hold it down actually, and that sets the time. To change the temperature, press it once, set to 332 at the moment. If you want it to go hotter rather, you can hold it down and do it quicker. I want it around 330 and then hold it down to set it. So that's all there is to it. It's taken about 5 minutes to get to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And the other thing I didn't mention before was that you can change it so that it measures temperature in Celsius as well. It's got a Fahrenheit or Celsius setting, so it's showing Fahrenheit right now. So it's definitely warming up. I can smell it warming up, feel it warming up, and so I'll come back to you once it's reached 330 degrees. So the heat press has reached 330 degrees. It took about, I'd say 10 minutes, and it's ready to press. So before I actually put my heat transfer on, I'm going to pre-press the t-shirt just to get any moisture and wrinkles out. Only for a few seconds. My table's not very stable, so everything wobbles around a wee bit. That will do. I've already adjusted my pressure so that it's right for this t-shirt. And I've got a bunch of iron-on, well, pre-made iron-on heat transfers that I'm going to use for this project. And something a bit different for me, I'm going to use a sparkly narwhal, which is part embroidered iron-on. So it doesn't give an exact temperature on the back, it just says very hot for 30 seconds. So I might increase the time for up to about 25 perhaps. Time, oh, that's down. 25 seconds, hold it down. So this is going to press this heat transfer 330 degrees for 25 seconds. I'll just pull it off the backing. There we go. And I'm going to put a Teflon sheet down as well, just to protect the transfer and the heat platen. Alright, so it automatically begins counting down once the machine closes. Beeps when ready. And it says cold peel, so I'm just going to actually leave the Teflon sheet on there for a moment and let it cool down, and I'll come back to you in a second. So we've let it cool down and voila, it has applied perfectly. Maybe it looks a little bit lame, I'm not sure, but anyway, that's how you use the PowerPress heat press. That's what it can do. It's good for iron-on, vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, same thing. For sublimation, for Cricut infusible ink, rhinestones, basically any heat transfer you can think of, it will do the job. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and I also should mention that if you see the timer whirring on the video like it is now, that's not happening in real life. I don't know why that's happening on video. It's some sort of mystery of physics. Nevertheless, that's the PowerPress heat press. We'll leave a link in the description below to where you can buy this exact model. And we'll also leave a link to our blog post review on the product, which has a lot more information, more of the projects you can do, and a lot of comments from people who have also bought the PowerPress, which you can read. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.